I find that when I get behind the wheel of my van and I don't know where I'm going, I just let myself drive and it always takes me where I really want to go. And this time, I wanted to head somewhere warm. So with the thoughts of nicer weather and sun swirling around in my brain, I drove south toward Arizona.
You know I have a long drive when I buy energy drinks because I only buy energy drinks when I need to stay up. I'm at my spot for the night and it's another rest stop. I woke up way later than planned, as usual. I stopped at this coffee shop called Gathering Grounds. Their coffee is so good. It has just this like really nice flavor.
I drove carefree down Highway 395 when I decided to stop for the night.
It's so gorgeous out here. Like, I just want to sit out here and stare at the sky. It's beautiful. You can see all the stars. I've been driving for a long time, so I probably look like a mess, but I'm so happy to be here. Like, this kind of environment where there's nobody around. It's just, you know, desert and sand, a beautiful night sky. It makes me so happy. Wow. Good morning.
Maybe it was my poor planning, or maybe it's because I never seem to look at the weather, but I found myself right in the weather I was attempting to evade. Call it a blessing or a curse, but I always seem to find the weather I'm trying to avoid.
I'm finding it's actually not as cold as you'd think it would be. I mean, I'm wearing a lot of layers, but my face, I had the scarf around my face, but it's not even needed. There's really no wind right now. Last night though, the wind was insane. It was shaking my van, and the wind was so strong it set off my alarm twice. Oh, you came so cute. You're so cool.
I was determined to make the most of the snow by going to a nearby hot spring, and I soon learned everyone else in the town had the exact same idea.
I came here because there's a hot spring pretty nearby, and I actually got here like on a Tuesday night and it was packed by the hot spring. So I drove like 10 minutes away. Well, it's like a 5-minute drive, a 10-minute walk. And so I thought I could just walk there and check it out and see. Oh crap, I forgot my towel. Okay, I grabbed my towel. I'm just gonna go check it out and see if there's a lot of people. If not, I'm not gonna get in, I already know. Okay, so there's like a family, it looks like, in the pool. So I'm just gonna kind of stand around and wait, because if it's just one family in the pool, I can't wait for them to leave, I think. So there were people sitting in the hot spring. There was quite a few people. And I did wait a little bit, but I felt kind of creepy just like hanging around. So I walked back to my van, and I think what I'm gonna do is drive up there probably tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, tomorrow. And if there are people there, I can just chill in my car and wait instead of like standing around like a creeper. But I am gonna eat hummus and pita bread and carrots. So life is still pretty freaking good. And look at this view. Are you kidding me? Okay, so the rest of the night consists of hummus, baby carrots, pita bread, and I'm gonna play Stardew Valley because I have been obsessed with that game lately.
I finished the rest of the night with my hummus in Stardew Valley and fell asleep with the hope of hot springs in the morning.
Good morning. It's 5 a.m. I'm gonna go to the hot spring. It's still dark outside, but that's fine. And then I think I'm gonna go catch sunrise somewhere else. So hot spring was actually empty because there was a hole in it. So I stuffed a plastic bag in there, and it looks like that worked. And so now I'm just waiting in my van for the hot spring to fill back up. The sun's gonna come up soon. What happened is the hot spring is way too hot right now. What you're supposed to do is let it fill up and then let it cool for a little bit so it's cool enough to go in. But people are starting to wake up. The hot spring is only like a quarter full anyways. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave and just move on to the next thing, and then I'll have to come back another day, maybe sometime in the future, I don't know.
Maybe the hot springs didn't work out for me this time, but that's okay because I had a very exciting morning of mountains and a gorgeous sunrise ahead of me. And oh my god, I was not prepared for the beauty of this view. I had one final excursion for the morning, and that was walking a snowy trail to let Athena run off some energy. I always hear the phrase, "a tired dog is a happy dog." She looks pretty happy to me. I don't think I ever mentioned this, but I still haven't made it to Arizona.